Hello, now we got a nice blue background. Now what we can do is we can work on setting up those bars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a bar. And so for row in matrix, because we declared this variable row here. What I want to do is I want to say row -1. So in the list, it takes just uh, the last 8 blues that we did, and then we're going to turn them red. Now I can't just say red without figuring out where red came from. So let's put red in here. Red is 25500. And now if I run this, it doesn't do anything because I have this before. It turns it to red, but after we did anything with the pixels. So let's move this down here. And now we have the last row being red. That's great. That's going to help us with our Flappy Bird or Flappy Dot getting through, but we need to create a hole for that bird to get through. So once we have a pipe that's going to be there, we've got to create a gap. So let's call this gap. It's going to be random.randInt, somewhere between 1 and 6. Now we don't want to choose, we're going to have this 3 wide, so we don't want to try to choose 1 or 7, or else it would be a little bit too wide for our area. Um, but if we want to use random, we have to tell it to import random. And once we pick a number 1 through 6, then we can say matrix gap of that last row, and we're going to turn that to blue. And we also want to do the one above it, gap plus 1, or I guess that's below it, but and then in the other direction, matrix gap -1, that one's going to be the one above it, and turn that to blue. And now when we run it, you can see it left an opening for a dot to get through. If I run it again, it creates a different opening. So each time it's randomly generating a different opening.